Did you know that the average cat spends about 40 minutes stretching every day? That's almost 3 hours a week of pure gymnastics. Today, we'll dive into the amazing world of cat stretching and reveal all the secrets of this seemingly simple but incredibly important behavior. Before we begin, write in the comments how exactly your furry friend stretches. Perhaps they do the classic stretch with extended front paws and arched back, or prefer to stretch while lying on their side. Maybe your pet has invented their own unique stretching technique. Your observations will help us create a complete picture of this amazing phenomenon. Meanwhile, make yourself comfortable. Ahead of you is a fascinating journey into the world of feline physiology that will help you better understand your four-legged companion. Let's start with the most important question. Why do cats stretch at all? It turns out that this simple gesture performs several vital functions at once. First, stretching helps restore blood circulation after a period of rest. Cats sleep an average of 16 hours a day, and during sleep, blood flow in their muscles slows down. A good stretch after waking up is a way to quickly circulate blood throughout the body, saturate muscles with oxygen, and prepare for active actions. Imagine that you have just woken up. What is the first thing you want to do? That's right, stretch. This is an instinctive desire, and in cats it is even more developed. Their bodies are literally programmed for these movements. Interestingly, stretching activates special receptors in muscles and joints that send signals to the brain about the position of the body in space. This helps the cat quickly restore coordination after sleep. But stretching is not just morning exercise. They play a crucial role in maintaining muscle flexibility and strength. The cat's spine contains more vertebrae than the human one and is connected to muscles in a special way, which makes it incredibly flexible. Regular stretching helps maintain this flexibility throughout life. Without them, the cat would quickly lose its famous agility and grace. Have you ever noticed how your cat stretches before jumping onto a high surface or before hunting a toy? This is no coincidence. Such preparatory stretches help it assess the distance to the target and prepare the muscles for precise, coordinated movement. It's as if an athlete were warming up before an important jump or throw. Speaking of athletes, did you know that many yoga and Pilates instructors include exercises that mimic cat stretching in their programs? The famous cat pose in yoga is directly borrowed from the feline repertoire of movements. And this is not surprising. Cats intuitively perform the perfect stretch that engages almost all muscle groups. But stretching performs not only physical functions. They play an important role in the emotional state of the cat. When a cat stretches, endorphins, hormones of pleasure, are produced in its body. This creates a feeling of comfort and well-being. That's why cats often stretch at moments when they feel safe and relaxed. It's a kind of feline way of saying life is beautiful. Interestingly, different types of stretching perform different functions. For example, when a cat extends its front paws forward, arches its back, and lowers its head, this is a classic morning stretch that helps circulate blood after sleep. But when it extends one hind leg backward, this is often a sign that it feels tension in that particular muscle and is trying to relieve it. It's especially fun to watch side stretching. The cat lies down, extends all four paws in different directions, and looks completely blissful doing so. This is one of the most relaxed and trusting types of stretching. If your cat does this in your presence, you can be sure that it completely trusts you and feels absolutely safe. Did you know that stretching can tell a lot about your cat's health? Veterinarians often pay attention to the nature and frequency of stretching during examinations. If a cat has stopped stretching or does it with visible discomfort, This may be a sign of problems with joints, muscles, or spine. A healthy cat stretches regularly and with obvious pleasure. Age also affects the nature of stretching. Kittens stretch more frequently and energetically than adult cats. Their growing muscles and bones require more adjustment. Elderly cats, on the contrary, may stretch less frequently and more carefully, especially if they have age-related joint problems. But even the oldest cats don't completely give up this pleasure. Stretching is too important for their physical and emotional well-being. Interestingly, stretching also plays a role in the social life of cats. When a cat stretches in the presence of another cat or human, it is often a sign of trust and relaxation. It's as if it were saying, "I am so confident in my safety that I can allow myself to become vulnerable for a moment." In cat colonies, you can observe how cats stretch next to each other. This is part of their social interaction. But what's really amazing is that stretching can be contagious. Have you ever noticed that when one cat starts stretching, another often joins in? This is not just a coincidence. Like humans, cats have mirror neurons, special brain cells that are activated when the animal observes the actions of others. This is an evolutionary mechanism that helps learn and synchronize behavior in a group. Speaking of evolution, stretching is an ancient behavior that is observed in almost all mammals. Even embryos in the womb begin to stretch long before birth. This indicates how fundamentally important these movements are for the proper development and functioning of the organism. In cats, with their incredibly flexible bodies and hunting lifestyle, stretching has reached true perfection. But not all stretches are the same. There are different types of these movements, and each has its function. For example, a full stretch, when a cat extends its entire body from the tip of its nose to the tip of its tail, usually occurs after a long sleep. But partial stretches of individual limbs can occur throughout the day to relieve local tension. It is especially interesting to observe combined stretches, when a cat combines stretching with other actions. For example, stretching with simultaneous yawning is a way to maximally stretch not only the muscles of the body, but also the facial muscles. And stretching followed by washing is part of the awakening ritual, when the cat consistently puts its entire body in order. Some cats have developed completely unique stretching styles. For example, there are cats that like to stretch by clinging their claws to a carpet or furniture. Others prefer to do this on inclined surfaces to enhance the stretch. And some particularly inventive pets use various household items for stretching, from doorways to chair legs. Interestingly, the frequency of stretching may also depend on the breed of cat. More active breeds, such as Abyssinian or Bengal cats, stretch more often than calmer ones, such as Persian. This is related to the overall level of energy and mobility. Active cats require more frequent muscle readjustment due to their intense physical activity. Climate and weather also affect stretching. In cold weather, cats stretch more often. This helps them warm up by increasing blood circulation. And in the heat, on the contrary, they may reduce the number of stretches to avoid wasting extra energy. If you carefully observe your pet, you have probably noticed these seasonal changes in its behavior. Now let's talk about how we humans can help our cats get the most out of their natural gymnastics. First of all, it is important to provide the cat with enough space for full stretching. Cramped conditions can limit its movements and lead to muscle discomfort. Ideally, the cat should have the opportunity to stretch to its full length in different positions. Special scratching posts with vertical posts are a great way to help your cat stretch more effectively. When a cat clings to a post and reaches upward, it can stretch the muscles of the back and shoulders much more than just on the floor. Many cats intuitively use such devices not only for sharpening claws, but also for full-fledged gymnastics. Games can also stimulate stretching. When you play with a cat using a fishing rod or laser pointer, it naturally performs many stretching movements, trying to catch prey. This is not only fun, but also beneficial for its physical health. Regular play sessions help keep muscles toned and stimulate natural movements, including stretching. Massage is another way to support feline flexibility. By gently massaging your pet's muscles, especially along the spine and on the hind legs, you help improve circulation and relieve tension. Many cats love such procedures and often respond to them with spontaneous stretching. This is a sign that the massage is really helping. If your cat is elderly or has joint problems, pay special attention to the surfaces on which it rests. Soft but supportive beds will help reduce stress on the joints and make stretching more comfortable. There are even special orthopedic beds for cats, which are especially useful for pets with arthritis or other age-related problems. In conclusion, we can say that cat stretching is much more than just a cute habit. It is a complex physiological mechanism that plays a crucial role in maintaining the health, flexibility, and emotional well-being of our furry friends. From awakening blood circulation to expressing social trust, stretching performs many functions, making cat life fulfilling and comfortable. And now, a question for you. Have you noticed any special circumstances or places where your cat prefers to stretch? Maybe it has a favorite sunbeam or a special rug for this ritual. Or perhaps it always stretches at a certain time of day. Share your observations in the comments. Your experience may be unique and interesting for all cat lovers. If this video helped you better understand your furry friend, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Click the bell to not miss our next episodes, where we will continue to reveal the secrets of cat behavior. In the next video, we will tell you about another amazing feature of our four-legged companions that will surely surprise you. Remember, understanding your cat's body language is the key to harmonious relationships and a happy life together. Until new meetings in the fascinating world of feline mysteries.